So hunting season is upon us, and we have this tree stand here that we've been using for decades, and this year a tree fell on it. So I'm going to try and get that branch to come off without killing myself and not destroying the tree stand itself, and then we're gonna repair the tree stand so it's ready for this season. I'll be doing the work up there to start. I might try to cut this off as much as I can, and it'll probably still be touching up there, and then I'll come down and cut it at the bottom, and then it'll just fall and be out of the way. That's the plan anyways, but the plan only works until it doesn't. I hope this is really quick and easy. I've shot a lot of deer out of this tree stand over the years. Okay, my dad came up with this. Ooh, oh, interesting. My dad came up with this interesting contraption that did open, but might currently be locked shut from this tree. Look at that. Extra bracing. Oh, good, that came off easy. Needs a little TLC though. I don't know, my dad says this is stable, but I don't think I agree. You see, that used to be straight across, and now it's not. Before I keep going, I better trust with my eye, verify with my eyes rather than trust my dad's words, because I don't think this this has a definite slope down, and I don't think it had that before. Doesn't help that it rained like a mofo yesterday, and everything is nice and slimy and wet and slippery. Okay. Yeah, it may have been that way for a long time, but that looks scary. These have not, yeah, there should be the linear thing. This would be linear, it is not. Or horizontal. But structurally, that other board over there looks good. So I will get up there, it should be safe enough. Okay, now to put my life at risk. I'm sure there's nothing dangerous about what I'm doing right now. Nothing dangerous at all. Hello, Mom. If you're watching this and I'm dead, I love you. I'm sorry, this was a really bad idea. Otherwise, hi! So I'm thinking, get rid of this little stuff so that whatever happens when I cut it, it's not going to come up and flick me, and it'll just be contained to over here. That's my thinking. interesting. I wasn't expecting it to try and wedge. What are your thoughts?
Did you cut the top part off yet?
I'm working on it. It immediately wedged a little bit. I thought this little crap was just sitting here, but it's holding a little pressure, so I gotta do it a little different.
Yeah, I would say cut the top as short as possible.
Right?
But it's still leaning there, and then we'll cut it from the bottom.
That was what I was thinking too. Yeah, I thought it was holding most of its pressure over here, but it looks like it is over on pressing on this a bit.
Okay, go ahead.
What?
Something is wrong with that chain. Why is it making dust and not chips?
'Cause it's wet?
Is it cutting?
Yeah. I'm being very careful in moving it, 'cause it moves, Dad. I'm on a fucking platform.
Okay.
That's why I was being careful. That's why I was being careful.
Can it swing out according to the top?
So right now it's wet. The end of it is right in the middle, a little bit past the middle of this tree.
But I mean, if the bottom swung, that top would come clear.
Yeah, it might take this out. There's some boards that go out this way.
Yeah.
But I think if we cut it from the bottom there,
It'll just go a little.
it'll most likely go down and then out.
All right.
So do that.
Yep.
Yeah, so moved all that, went in, and now it's resting here. So we'll try and cut it from down there, and hopefully it'll come down and have enough to just fall out then. That moved more than it was.
broke before.
It was that way when I got here today.
This was already down. Okay. We're going to take the tree down, but we're not going to fix it.
Okay.
Because it's a major fix.
Yeah.
With this broken, I didn't realize that this was broke. I didn't notice it.
Yeah, I got up, I'm like, what is, I'm looking like, there were two different directions. Was it?
I'm not sure the last time I looked at it, because I was up here already.
Yeah.
This moved since I was up here a couple weeks ago.
But there's something more to that, because, I mean, if you look at it, it had to almost be that way. You know, like the tree.
No, it was up here. Look at the tree. It was
Go.
that tree stand there. This could be the end of Jim's tree stand. We're
Yep.
gonna take it down, who knows, but
Yep.
certainly that's lots of work to get that fixed. And if I didn't have that, I would do it.
Right.
So the plan, I would say, is first thing, I'd go on the other side of that tree and cut that back part.
Yep.
Okay, which will bring that down.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll reevaluate as we go. This branch here is to our advantage. It'll help roll it this way.
Oh, see, I was thinking right where it goes up, cut it from there, because that gets us ahead of it, and that all that can happen is this comes down. But that works too. I was thinking in that, and it might just all be done in one, but we can start further away. You certainly have that tree to guard you in case anything wacky happens.
It's gonna happen, and it should roll out this way and come loose.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're right. I would cut down about a third of the way from the top, and then do the rest from the bottom.
Okay. Okay. And try not to get injured.
You know, make sure you have a clear path.
Yep.
That you can
Walk back.
that you can step back. I cut that other fucking thing out of my road. That one, that little skinny one there.
Yep. Making myself a nice clear path to get away. Here. Okay, here we go. Perfect. Perfect. That worked perfectly.
I would just cut it there where you got it open underneath, and that way you don't have to worry about hitting the ground, and the tractor will just push this out of here. We probably could roll it by hand.
Long pants would have been nice. Ow.
Ask your friend.
Ah, ow. Yeah. Ashley, if you're watching this, I have my safety gear on.
I think we can move this. Yep. Okay. Because it's half balanced.
Yeah.
Swap it one more time. Now this will be the heavy.
Ready?
That's good.
Okay.
That's out of our road. Okay. Yeah. Rest in peace, Jim's tree stand.
And pretty beat.
Hey, just in time with the new one.
Right?
Just in time. I mean, that stand is 30 years old.
Oh yeah, it's been here a long time.
Maybe longer. Maybe, I think it's one of the first stands we built.
It's been here, as far as I know, it was already well aged when I was a kid.
Yeah.
You know, so.
It might, you know, it was rebuilt once.
Yeah, that was in my lifetime,
Well,
for
I
sure.
shouldn't say rebuilt, repaired.
Right.
But the joists are the original joists.
My. Well,
Yeah, the joists are the actually original joists.
it might be the end of days for this thing, because it's more repairs than my dad thought he envisioned when he inspected it. But it was a really nice stand, because when the corn's down, the deer like to come out over here, get some shots over here. And when you have the door down, it's quite nice over here, shoot out into the field. But if you watched my video from earlier this year, we put that new blind over there, and that can pretty much hunt all of the area that this stand used to do. So we may never use this one again or bother repairing it. I think that decision will be made after this season. We see how it goes hunting from that other one, if we have a need or desire to hunt from this one occasionally. But certainly had a good run, 30 plus years, probably even longer. But that's all for now. Trees off of it. Yeah, I know, I'm thinking, Dad came up here, well, I said it. I said, Dad came up here and said it was structurally sound.
It was.
I'm up here and I don't think I agree with that, and I went and looked again.
When I stood in it, you know, I went up and stood it and looked over the edge, and the platform hadn't cut loose on this corner yet.